Good day and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you the way that I safely clean an engine bay so you don't damage any components in there and how to achieve the best results as possible. Okay, so as I mentioned, I'm going to be showing my way of cleaning an engine bay so you can achieve the best results as possible, and also doing it safely so you don't damage any components, any electronic components, any engine components, anything under the engine bay. I know that this sometimes can be a bit scary or intimidating for some people, cleaning engine bays, because you don't want to damage anything, and rightfully so. So in this video, I'm going to show you things that you want to avoid doing, and then also things that are safe that you can do. I'm going to show a couple of products that I like to use personally. I have used both of these products before, and I have not done a video on them, but I am very impressed with the results. So I'm going to show you the results that I achieve, the tools that I use, and the things that I do for safely cleaning an engine bay and getting the results that are just next level and making the engine bay look brand new. One thing that I like about doing it this way and using this method is there is a finishing product that we will be using. So right before you start washing the whole car and everything, start in the engine bay. Get the engine bay all done, and then with this product you spray it all over everything, and you want the engine and all the components to be wet because this product uses water to deliver it across the surface, protect, and also rejuvenate plastics, rubber, and it also helps seal any wiring and connectors from any kind of moisture or damage from it as well. So the first step you're going to want to do is cleaning your engine bay. Once you're done with that and you have the final product that I'm going to show on, then you can just shut the hood and you can go ahead and clean the rest of the car, wash it, do all the steps or everything that you like to do for washing the exterior. Once you're done, you can come back, open the hood, and you can see right there that the engine bay is going to look absolutely awesome and exactly how you wanted it. There may be a few spots that might be kind of like a high spot or something, but they're very easy to knock down with a microfiber towel, and I'm going to be showing all of that in this video. So the products that I like to use, the first product is from Koch-Chemie. This is Green Star. This is a very universal cleaner. You can dilute this cleaner to get whatever dilution you want. So however tough of a cleaner you want out of this product, you can dilute it. That's what this little cap is here on the top. You can just squeeze the bottle, fill this up, and you can do your dilutions very quickly, very easily with this. This product works extremely well. This is what they call a universal cleaner. This is a phosphate and solvent-free alkaline universal cleaner. So you can use this even on floors in your garage. You can use it in your engine bay. You can use this to tackle any kind of tough dirt, grease, or oil. This product right here is going to be exactly what you want. I'm going to be going over quite a few products and tools. Don't worry, at the end of the video, you can go down in the video description down below, and I will have all of these linked. So if you want to pick any of them up to try them out, you have those links to get to them very easily. So next, I have my IK spray bottle. As you can see, I have some Green Star in here, and I have a diluted 1 to 5 in here. I like to go a little bit heavier, a little bit concentrated to help tackle any kind of grease, oil, dirt, and as you're going to see in the engine bay, there is that we're going to have to tackle. Yes, I don't have a whole lot in here, but a little bit of this stuff does go a long ways. It is a great cleaner. So I just throw it in my IK spray bottle, dilute it down, and that's what I like to use. The next few things that are very handy personally is just a nice brush. This is a longer handle brush, as you can see here. It helps reach any kind of further back areas or areas that are kind of hard to get to. It's got kind of some stiffer and soft bristles. It's a nice mix. This is very nice for getting under the hood and across the engine bay. It is a bigger brush head, so you can cover a little bit larger area. For anything that is a tighter area, I like using this. This is just a wheel brush. It's an easy detail wheel brush for getting into the barrels of the wheels. This brush here works very well for getting down into the engine bay, cleaning some of them tighter areas that are very hard to get to. Last but not least, I have a smaller Detail Factory brush here. It is a synthetic bristle brush. It is very soft, but it does a great job as well. This I like to use for any areas that I need to get to scrub up that possibly this bigger brush didn't get to real well, or that this brush here getting down the tight areas didn't get to. I can clean and detail finer areas, tighter areas with this brush here. So these are the 3 brushes right here that I like to use. Get them so you can see them for cleaning the engine bay. And then this is where it all comes together and where it just shines. This product is absolutely amazing. It's awesome. I love using it. This product here is another Koch-Chemie. This is called Motorplast. They say this is a special engine conserver. So this product here is hydrophilic. So everything needs to be wet when you spray this on. You're gonna spray it all over the whole surface. The water is gonna help dissipate this product over everything. It does have silicones in it. And that silicone is gonna offer a protective layer covering everything, covering plastic, wiring, hoses. It's gonna help cover and preserve all of that. It's not gonna let it get dried out, make it rot, and then it also leaves behind personally the best and most fantastic finish that you are going to find in your engine bay, all over your plastics, hoses, and everything. So once you're done scrubbing it up, the engine bay's clean, you go over, you mist this over everything, and then the beautiful part about this product as well, you just shut the hood, go ahead, clean the outside of the car, whatever it is that you're working on, and when you're done, you can come back, open up the hood, and you're gonna see results that are gonna blow you away. The finish is gonna look absolutely amazing. It's gonna look brand new. There could be a few spots where they're a little bit of a high spot, if you will. It's very easy. You just come in with a microfiber towel and knock those down. So if we see any of those, I will bring you in and show those to you as well. But here we're going to take a look at the engine bay that we're working with. You can see that there is a lot of dirt. There is some oil residue built up on the top engine cover. And then just overall, this engine bay needs cleaned up desperately. It is very dirty, but this is the perfect thing that you want to see right here to show that these products work absolutely awesome. As you can see, I do have the air filter covered with a plastic bag. That is something that you can do if you have an exposed air filter like this one is, like a cold air intake or anything like that. If the air filter is not exposed and it's in a box, you do not need to do what I have done here. You also don't have to do it, but just make sure if you don't do it, you're not directly spraying water into your air filter. That way it won't get in the intake side of your engine. Also, a little bit further down, as you can see here, is the alternator. If you would like, you can also put a plastic bag over the alternator to keep water out of it. Water inside the alternator is not going to hurt it. Biggest thing you want to remember, any kind of electrical connectors, wiring, alternator, anything like that, yes, you can get them wet. You just don't want to directly spray in up close with high pressure water onto these connectors, because then you could force water in where it does not need to be. On newer cars like this, these connectors are all weather tight and they are sealed so they can be water resistant. I wouldn't say they're waterproof, but they're water resistant, so it'll help keep it out. But anytime you're using pressurized water, it can and will have a chance of penetrating and getting through and into the inside of those connectors. So basically, you're just going to want to go over the engine bay with water to rinse it all down, and then come in and spray the green star on it to start cleaning, and I will show you all of that. But as I was mentioning with the electronic components, the connectors, the wiring, and the hoses and stuff like that, and as I mentioned before, this Motorplast from Koch-Chemie, this stuff with the silicone in it does help seal and protect from water. It will make it become hydrophobic, beating water, sheeting water away, keeping water away. But when you go to use it, it is hydrophilic and you need to have water on the surface. You do not want to put it on dry, because the water is what helps activate this product and just makes this product shine. That's enough of me talking. Let's get set up outside. Let's start cleaning this engine bay. I will show you how I do it very quickly, the process, and I will try to make it as formative as possible. We'll get this thing cleaned up. I will get the Motorplast sprayed all over it. We'll shut the hood. I'll get the rest of the car washed up, and then we will come back, pop the hood, and see how it looks. So first for me, we just rinse it all down. I like to start with the hood first, rinsing it down, and then kind of the wiper cowl back in there, and then everything else I just rinse lightly. I do not get close and direct water onto any kind of wiring or hoses. I just keep my distance, use a nice wide fan tip, just to basically rinse any of the dirt and stuff off of the surface is what I like to do, and I don't get real close, as you will see. As you can see there, it did blow the bag off the air filter, but I'll just tuck it back on. It's kind of hard to get it around it because it's down in this box, but I'll just keep rinsing. Once I have everything wet and rinsed off, I will come in, I will clean under the hood first, and then I'll start on the engine bay. When I get into some of the tighter areas, I'll bring you in closer so you can see that. One thing also that I did not mention is you want to make sure that your engine is cool. You have not been driving the car. It'll just make it easier, and then also it's not being hard on the components that are hot when you're hitting them with cold water from your pressure washer or your hose. So make sure your engine is cool, that it has been sitting for however long it needs to sit for that engine to cool down. Also, when you're washing under the hood, you want to do your engine bay first, as I mentioned, because as you can see, the car is getting dirty, the fenders and stuff. So if you wash the car and come back to the engine bay, you're basically going to just undo what you did washing the car. So that's why you want to start with it first. So I'll bring you in a bit closer. As you can see on the engine cover, this cleaner, it cleans the plastic so well. It brings the hydrophobic properties of the plastic back. You can see on the fuse box also, which is another area that you do want to clean. You do not want to put a ton of water on it, forced water up close. So as long as you're just staying back like I have been demonstrating and showing, you're going to be totally fine, and this is going to be very, very safe. But the plastic already looks absolutely amazing, and it's going to look even better once we get the Motorplast on it. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer just to do this driver's side inner fender well and around the airbox, so you can kind of see how some of these brushes and how well they're working. And over here, I didn't really have to use that small brush. Sometimes you need it, sometimes you don't. So it's just kind of a personal preference. But let's get this side cleaned up. So just like that, very quick, very effective. As I was mentioning with the plastic, you can see the beads on it because it is clean now. That doesn't have the dirt. So it is basically beating the water. The dirt's not letting the water just lay flat. This side is a lot more open, so you saw I use that small brush over here. And you can see that I just basically worked around the outside of the airbox because it is open and exposed. But the engine bay is now clean. It looks very nice. I know I saw the oil coming off here when I was scrubbing it. So right now is when we come in with the Motorplast. I will show you how we use it, how you spray it on, and then basically from that point we leave it. We're going to leave it, and then I'm going to wash the rest of the car, do that off video because this video is about the engine bay. And then once I have it all washed, we'll come back, we'll pop the hood, and we'll see the results with it. And like I mentioned, this stuff is hydrophilic, so we want the surface wet like it is. I'm gonna come in, I'm just gonna lightly just spray the whole engine bay, this wiper cowl as well. We'll get this all over the surface. You can see it's kind of a white, milky color that it leaves on the surface. And this product is formulated for engine bays, for plastics like this. So it is going to be safe on literally everything in your engine bay. Doesn't matter if it's electronic components, if it's hoses, if it's rubber, if it's plastic, whatever it is, this is going to be safe for everything. So as you can see, I've got it misted all over everything. The water and this product is working together. So you just want to make sure you got everything. You don't have to just absolutely drench it. You can see the amount that I've used on it. I haven't used a ton. I'm going to go back on this side because I see a couple more spots I want to spray it. But you don't have to use a ton of this product. Just a little bit goes a long ways. The water also helps dissipate it, as I've been saying. So just a little bit of it, just like that, is going to be exactly what you want, and it's going to make this engine bay look absolutely amazing. So you can see how it looks now. At this point, I am done with the engine bay. It was very quick, very easy. The Green Star does an amazing job cleaning. It's one of my personal favorite cleaners, especially in an engine bay. And then this Motorplast right now does not look that good, but you're gonna see here in a little while when I'm done washing the car, it is going to look amazing. So once I'm done, we'll come back, we'll pop that hood, and we'll take a look. Okay, so I got finished washing the whole car, drying it. Now we will pop the hood to see the results under the hood from that Koch-Chemie Motorplast. So as you can see there already, it looks really nice. And as I mentioned, this Koch-Chemie Motorplast is the highlight of this video. Hopefully it is informative if you're wanting to wash an engine bay safely, things that you need to do. And I've mentioned this in the video. 1, make sure your engine is cool. 2, just not a direct up close high pressure stream to any electronic components. You can always bag off your air filter if it's exposed. Same with your alternator, as I mentioned. And then the other thing you need to keep in mind is the fuse box. But as long as you keep high pressured water or just a lot of water away, it doesn't matter if it's from a pressure washer or a hose, you don't want to get up close and personal with that stuff. But that is how to safely do that. So hopefully that's informative for you. But as I mentioned, the Koch-Chemie Motorplast is the highlight of this video because this product is so easy to use. As you saw, I cleaned the engine bay, I sprayed it on, went ahead, closed the hood, and then started washing the car. And the engine bay looks absolutely phenomenal. I love the results and the look from it. I'll bring you in closer so you can see it as well. But this stuff just looks absolutely amazing. So as you can see, the plastic right up front here, it all looks really nice. There's a little bit left right here, but that is from the weather stripping under the hood. And then over here, as I can show you, as I mentioned, sometimes there can be some high spots. Hopefully the camera will pick it up. It's just right under here, you can see. So you just come with a microfiber towel, wipe that down, knock it down, level it out. It'll level very easily. But you can see the accordion here on the air intake, how clean it is. All the plastic looks absolutely amazing. This radiator hose here looks really nice as well. Same with the line for the catch can. So the rubber works really good on it. Hard plastics works really good. Fuse box, same thing. The wiper cowl. And I'm not trying to go past the Koch-Chemie Green Star because as you can see how well it has cleaned up even the painted surfaces and all the nooks and crannies. That stuff works absolutely amazing too. So I'm not trying to look over the Green Star by any means, but the Motorplast for me is just one of my favorite because it is just so easy to use, and to get results like this is just mind-blowing because it's so easy to use. You're not having to spray it on an applicator, wipe it on, buff it off, You don't have to do any of that. And you can get results like this with an engine bay that practically looks brand new. So as you can see, the results definitely speak for themselves. I will come out with a microfiber, knock that down. I can actually grab one real quick. I'll come back so you can see how easy that is to knock down. So let's do that real quick. So here are those spots. I just have a microfiber. Just come in, wipe it up just like that. They are now gone. So nice even finish on it. It is not greasy to the touch, so it is not going to collect dust and dirt. It's a nice dry to the touch, but it does have the silicone in it, as I mentioned, and as you can see on the hoses, you can really see that. So it is protecting them. It's going to help keep those from dry rotting. It's also going to seal any kind of electrical components that is in the engine bay. So it is not a thick silicone layer, but it is enough to protect any of those components. But I showed how easy it is to level, the amazing finish that you get. So that is how you safely clean your engine bay and a product that will make it look like brand new. Alright, so there you guys go. Let me know down in the comments, what do you think? For me, like I mentioned, the green star right here, you can dilute this down however you want. However strong you want it or however weak you want it. Whatever dilution ratio you need for whatever it is that you're tackling. As you saw, this stuff worked absolutely awesome. It tackled a lot of dirt and oil that was built up on the engine cover that you saw. And the dilution I was running on this was 1 to 5. So very powerful stuff. You can dilute it down further than that. They say that you can dilute this down all the way to 1 to 30. So very versatile product. This stuff, I love it. It's absolutely awesome as an all-purpose cleaner for me. Sometimes I'll even mix this in with my car soap when I'm doing a wash on the exterior. If I'm needing to degrease, get contaminants off, something a little more heavy duty to kind of toughen up your car soap, this stuff works awesome. So just had that diluted down in my IK sprayer. But as I mentioned, for me, the star of the show goes to this Koch-Chemie Motorplast. This stuff, as you saw, works very easy, very effortlessly. Just you spray it on, let it sit, let it dry, and you saw the results you get when you come back to it. A couple high spots, knock them down very quick and effortlessly with a microfiber, giving your engine bay a very like new appearance or new appearance. So that stuff I absolutely love. Both those products from Koch-Chemie there, absolutely love them. Great products. The results you get from their products, unbelievable. Ease of use, everything. I have nothing bad to say about any of the Koch-Chemie products I've used because I absolutely love them. I feel that they are a top tier product, a top shelf product. When you're looking for a product that they claim is going to perform as it's supposed to, Koch-Chemie hits that nail on the head every single time. Hopefully this video is helpful and informative if you're looking for a video on how to clean your engine bay, things that you should do, some tips and tricks, things you should avoid doing. Hopefully you got all that information out of this video. Once again, can't stress it enough, electrical components, don't get down right close to them with high pressure. Doesn't matter if it's out of a pressure washer or a garden hose with a spray nozzle. Don't just hog down on those electrical components. Don't do it on your air filter, and everything will be good. It's very easy to do. Just use nice water, stay back, use a great cleaner like Green Star, and then always use a product to finish it off so you get that appearance. You're protecting everything in the engine bay like Motorplast does. Some products, if you're using just like a plastic restorer or something like that on your engine bay, you're not going to get the same results with this Motorplast. And the big reason why is this stuff will encapsulate everything in a very thin silicone layer, helping to protect from future wear from the excess heat that's generated in an engine bay and to dry rotting of hoses, plastics, anything like that. And it's also going to help protect your electrical components under the hood as well. But I want to thank you all so much for stopping in and taking the time out of your day to see this video. As I mentioned, can't say enough. Hopefully it was helpful and informative. Drop down the video comment section down below. What did you think of it? What did you think of these products? Was the video helpful for you? Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel. Click the bell to turn on all post notifications so you don't miss a future upload. And also, hit that thumbs up if you like this content. I appreciate all your guys' support, and I look forward to catching you all in the next one. And until then, take care.